That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It's Sunday Fun Day, and we are live in the alley with Billy Trzynski and Josh Savali. Let's go, Buffalo! It's Sunday afternoon here in the alley. The 12th man is you at downtown Brewcombe Rally. Prognostication, hilarious jokes. Grab your beer when it's so flash you hear while I'm in the alley.
What's going on today? Where are we? Live in the alley. So, is there something going on today?
I got a question for you.
Okay, I got one for you too.
Okay. If his name is
Just take my whole segment.
if his name is Mario and him and Luigi together are the Mario brothers, does that mean his name is Mario Mario?
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah, right?
okay.
If his name is Mario and they are the Super Mario brothers, you'd assume that they share the same last name. So it's Luigi Mario and Mario Mario.
Is that their last names?
If they're the Mario brothers,
Oh,
if you and
Okay.
Sam were together, they wouldn't call you the Josh and Sam brothers. You'd say the Savali brothers.
that's true.
That's
That's a good one.
I was very interested.
Well,
I think that's an interesting point. Babe, what do you think?
Oh, I agree.
If his name is Mario and they are the Mario brothers, does that mean his name is Mario Mario?
Mario. What's their surname?
Uh-oh.
Waluigi.
Well, I'm glad that's settled. Anyway,
I have a question for you.
Josh has a question. Go ahead.
The Bills and Broncos are playing today
Yes.
in a big playoff matchup.
Allegedly.
You know, we got a Buffalo and a Bronco.
Mhm.
They're beasts.
Okay.
Do you know which animal has the biggest chest?
Which animal has the biggest chest? Like size, like dimensions?
Just the biggest
Yeah.
chest. Yeah.
Humpback whale.
It's the zebra.
Oh, my good friend Zebra Mario. Anywho, hey, did you see the game yesterday?
Which one?
Both of them. They're both trash.
Yeah.
Lamar's probably going to win the MVP again,
Whatever.
and that's fine. Little factoid about the MVP. Since it was introduced in 1957, only twice has a person been named MVP
Thrice.
and not be the first team All-Pro at that position.
Oh.
Lamar Jackson, first team All-Pro at quarterback,
Yep.
probably going to be the MVP again. And I don't think he should. I still think it's Allen. How do you have 4 All-Pros and 8 Pro Bowlers on one team, and that guy can still be the MVP? That's a fair argument.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I don't really care.
No, I know. I'd like to get I want a Super Bowl instead.
That
We
is
know
a
that.
good argument.
Yeah.
That is a good argument.
But let's get down to the matchup today. The Bills host the Broncos, the number 2 versus the number 6, 7.
Savage.
2 versus 7 seed. The Broncos streaky at times this year. Bo Nix has played well. Don't forget he's an older rookie quarterback. He's not your prototypical 22-year-old.
He's like 25.
Yeah, he's
26.
played a lot of college games at 2 big programs. Good for him. So, he's looked good. He's looked sharp this year.
I haven't watched any. I'm not going to lie.
The times I've watched them, they've lost. They lost versus the Chargers when I watched them. They lost versus the Bengals when I watched them. So,
Actually, those are the 2 times I watched.
Yeah.
So I'm not impressed.
Josh Allen has as many rush TDs this season as the entire Broncos offense.
Thanks, Billy.
Ah, crap.
This is not so much about the Broncos, it's the Bills and the Broncos together. The Bills and the Broncos also rank first and second in average starting position. Now, a lot of that is because the Broncos have the number 1 punt return guy in the NFL in Mims. The Bills, the big reason that is the turnovers. And it's,
Well, and we have the number 4 punt returner.
correct. And Codrington,
Sorry, Jimmer.
No, I don't do the Bills. You do.
Codrington, who is out today, so that means Double A will be returning punts. like usual. He's the filling guy.
But that's why we got to get him on here quick. He's got to get to the stadium.
But I feel
Not till second half because,
yeah.
well, no.
No,
Never mind.
We want them to punt early.
I know. Gee.
It's just an interesting thing to see.
Matt's going to fly him there.
There you
but
go.
really, who's taking over the punt return? Shakir? Shavers?
Ty Johnson.
We don't know.
I think he's the kickoff guy.
He is a kickoff guy. So why not do punts? Who knows? They'll punt so many times today, we'll have 8 different guys back there. But anyway, back to that average starting field position. The Bills, tied for the least amount of giveaways this year, the most takeaways in the NFL, the best turnover differential in the NFL. Some people like to think that's a lot of luck and it could run out, but I mean, if you're doing it all damn year, you're making plays to get the ball away from the other team, and that's a good thing.
There's something.
I wrote down Mario. Oh yeah, we talked about Mario already.
Happy birthday
Pat Wheeler.
to my girlfriend Nicole and Pat Wheeler.
Oh, and Nicole, and Paul St. George. Big
man,
day
we
for
got a lot of
birthdays.
birthdays today.
Yep. What other cool Bills? Oh, I have some bad news. Jimmer, I hope you didn't have this one up. But since 2017, Sean Payton, Broncos coach, has a 30-12 record against this kind of coach.
Didn't have this one, so
White?
far away.
I was thinking that too.
Bald.
I was going to say short.
30-12 against bald coaches since 2017.
That's pretty good.
Where'd you find that stat?
Yeah, why would somebody even look that up?
He made it up.
No, I didn't. I make up a lot of shit. All right? I did not make that one up. Sean McDermott, though, conversely, has a great record against rookie quarterbacks. I think he's 11-4 or 12-4
Yeah.
against rookie quarterbacks. Can you name the rookie quarterbacks he's lost to? It's maddening.
Mac Jones.
One.
Zach
Trevor
Wilson.
What's that? Zach Wilson,
Wilson.
Trevor Lawrence, and some other guy. Well, that equals 4.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
There might be 5.
Are they
Hopefully not
calling
after today.
No, not today.
No.
Jeez.
Were they
As far
bald?
as it comes to the game today, my biggest looking ahead to it, the biggest thing I think the Bills need to do defensively, because offensively I think they're going to be good, and I know Denver's defense, and Jim will get to all that. They're great. Allen's only been sacked 14 times. Denver loves to sack the quarterback. I think that evens out. The Bills' defense, the key today, getting off the field. Get off the field on third down. They
Yeah.
are 31st in
They
third
suck.
down conversion rate. They need to get off the field today. Don't let them just mince down the field. Mince down the field. What the hell's going
I
on?
don't know what that means.
It's the Dr. Pepper, Denny's, tequila, and McUltra.
Oh,
The big combo. The big 4.
The Holy Trinity of Billy. Yeah.
did you know
Yes.
it's supposed to snow this week?
Yes.
I'm gonna build a snowman and a snow woman.
Okay.
Do you know the difference?
The placement of the carrot.
Snowballs.
Anyway, so the Bills play the Broncos today. The other one was better. By the way, you're looking very handsome today. So we got Bills, we got Broncos, we've got Bison, we've got reckless horses. By the way, the Broncos, I mean, it's a great look. Like the uniforms they wore last week. There's a great uniform
Oh, I
combo.
like them.
Now, San Diego or LA, whatever you want to call them, the Chargers, right, they have a lightning bolt. But originally, it was also a Bronco.
Bronco with the lightning bolt.
Yeah, a horse of another,
Hmm.
horse of another feather or something, however they say.
Back when Jim was a kid.
Even before.
Whoa!
Jim was just a baby then.
Yeah.
Even before.
Speaking of baby Bronx,
What do you want to do?
What?
Jives
With
Jimmer!
Jimmer!
They don't know what to do.
Jimmer, I don't think the Jets are playing this week.
I don't
How
think
about
so
that-
either.
How about that Duke team?
Ooh, how about
Oh.
Cooper Flag?
42 points, ACC freshman record.
Not bad.
I was say Duke freshman record, but also
ACC.
Duke and ACC freshman record. He good. He very, very good.
All right, move on to the Broncos.
Yeah, those bucking Bronx.
February 7th, 2015. Denver Broncos win Super Bowl 50, beating Carolina by a score of 24-10.
Yeah.
Peyton Manning's last game.
Yeah.
Here we are, 8 seasons later,
What's happened since then?
5 head coaches later, 13 starting quarterbacks later. Broncos
How
make
many?
the playoffs. 13.
I think Bubby Brister came back.
8 seasons is the longest drought by a Super Bowl winner in NFL history. So in other words, they won the Super Bowl.
Wow.
It's taken them 8 years to get back,
Just to the playoffs.
just to the
That's-
playoffs.
That's pretty wild.
I'd like to win a Super Bowl.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll take 8 years off.
To get in the playoffs, the Broncos had to win the regular season finale at home versus Kansas City. They had a great game. However, as we know, Kansas City rested their starters as they clinched the number 1 seed in the AFC. First half, the Broncos scored on the first 4 possessions to take a 24-0 lead, tacked on 2 more touchdowns in the second half, held the Carson Wentz-led Chiefs offense to 0 points, cruising to a 38-0 win.
How many total yards did the Chiefs have?
Not many.
98?
Something to that effect, yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
This is only the second win versus the Chiefs in their last 19 matchups. First time the Chiefs had been shut out since Week 15 of the 2012 season, a 15-0 loss to the Raiders. Broncos offense, led by rookie quarterback Bo Nix, who we talked about, started the game by completing his first 18 straight passes. That's an NFL rookie record to start a game. Finished the game 26 for 29, 321 yards, 4 touchdowns. That's with sitting out the final 7 minutes of the game where they put in Jarrett Stidham.
That guy's still floating around, huh?
Yeah, he still got a job collecting paychecks.
Is Peterman still floating around?
He's
I
probably
thought he
over
was
at
out.
Matt's.
What'd he say?
Probably over at Matt's.
I thought he said selling hats
Well, over at Matt's.
down by the bay.
Let's dive in on Bo Nix. He was the first overall pick for the Broncos in 2024 at number 12 overall, the 6th quarterback off the board.
A shocking pick, some would say.
At the time, yes. He's been Denver's starting quarterback from week 1. Broncos 0-2 to start. They broke through with their first win in week 3 versus Tampa Bay. And the following week, Denver beat the Jets 10-9 as Nix threw his first touchdown pass in the NFL. He's proceeded to have a stellar remainder of the season. End of the year stats have him with 3,775 yards, 29 touchdowns. That is the second best rookie stat line ever for a quarterback. Second only to Justin Herbert, who in 2020 had 4,336 and 31 touchdowns.
We
That
know how
guy
he
had
did
4
yesterday.
interceptions yesterday.
Yes.
Good.
That's more than he's thrown all
He
season.
threw 3.
Yep.
Yeah. Ay, caramba.
Nix's 89.7% completion rate set a Denver franchise record. His 19 passing touchdowns at home set an NFL rookie record.
How many interceptions did he throw, Jim?
Not that many.
You sure?
I don't have that number.
Okay.
But with stats like that, you'd think he'd be a shoo-in as rookie of the year.
But
But general consensus is he's going to be number 3.
Yep.
Behind Washington's Jaden Daniels and Vegas's Brock Bowers.
first team All-Pro tight end
Yes.
as a rookie.
All those accolades for Nix has gotten Denver to the playoffs, but overall their offense only 19th.
They can't run the dang ball.
No, they can't.
Knicks had 12 interceptions.
12? Okay.
It's modest.
Offense, passing offense 20th. Actually, the rushing was a little bit better with 18th. Receiver leader is 1,000-yard receiver Cortland Sutton.
He's good.
However, their running game, Javonte Williams, he's their leader. 513 rushing yards for the year. That's a lackluster 42nd. One spot behind.
Josh Allen.
Very good with 531.
I was going to say, I had more than that this year.
Probably. 7th ranked defense, strength of the Broncos. Today versus the Bills. You mentioned that Bills least sacked amount of the year with 14. Denver, most sacks in the league with 63.
Pretty good.
Yeah. Big name on the D for the Broncos, cornerback Patrick Surtain. Just named first team All-Pro for the second time in his 4-year career. It's drawn comparisons to former Jets Hall of Famer cornerback Darrelle Revis as he's matched up on one against the opponent's number 1 receiver. This is an aspect that could be kind of neutralized today. Because let's face it, Buffalo doesn't really have that top-notch number 1 receiver.
Right. Too many guys to beat. If they key him just on one guy, you got
Anybody
6
else
other
can
guys
step up,
roaming
right.
free.
Does he have a father that played?
Patrick
Yes.
Surtain won.
Okay. because I'm.
Like 11 years. I
He's
think he was
only
like a
been in
3-time Pro
4
Bowl.
years.
Yeah.
I thought it was the old, but the old man was good too.
I don't know if you, and as far as Surtain goes, I think he gave up less than like 415 passing yards against this year.
He's only had 2
Have his gloves
touchdowns.
on.
Two
scored on him.
touchdowns scored on him. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Put your gloves on.
Other big name on defense, second team All-Pro Nick Bonito, third in the league in sacks with 13.5.
Bonito.
And you mentioned Marvin Mims, kick
Fun to say.
returner. He's first team All-Pro, as is guard Quinn Miners. Denver comes in today healthy. Only name on the injury report is offensive tackle Frank Crum, out today with an illness designation.
Oh, that's crummy.
That is. Looking at the Broncos' 10-7 season, they can't hang with the big boys. Denver was perfect 8-0 against teams that finished 500 or worse, while against teams over 500, 2-7. Two of those 2 wins, one was against Kansas City last week, resting their starters. The other one, week 3 versus Tampa Bay when they won 26-7. Last meeting between the Bills and the Broncos, November 13 last year. 5-4 Bills hosted 3-5 Broncos on a Monday night game.
Ugh.
That
And
was
walk-off
horrible.
Will Lutz, 36-yard field goal as time expired, gave Denver a 24-22 win.
After the Bills had too many men on the field. Ugh.
And then not enough.
Yeah. Then not enough. And then they fired Ken Dorsey because too many men were on the field.
And it worked.
Both,
Kind
both teams are 2 of the original 8 AFL teams.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, they've only met one other time in the playoffs. That was
Oh,
33 years ago today.
the 21 points in 90 seconds game.
Note, that was the 10-7 Bills win in the AFC Championship game. That was a Monday nighter.
Oh, the one I'm thinking of?
Yeah,
Oh,
that was
okay.
like right after Cornelius Bennett came to the Bills.
Yes. Okay. Sorry.
That's okay.
I don't
You're all
know
excited.
of.
I don't know anything.
I thought I had it right.
Last item for today, Bo Nix is looking to join Mark Sanchez and Joe Flacco, become only the 3rd rookie quarterback to ever beat a 13-win team in the playoffs.
Wow.
2008, Flacco playing for the Ravens, beat the 13-3 Titans 13-10. Then the next year, Sanchez playing for the Jets, beat the 13-3 Chargers 17-14.
Bo Nix. That's got to be one of the shortest quarterback names ever.
All 5 letters.
5 letters. His father was Pat Nix, who never made it to the pros, but was like a 4-year starter at Auburn.
6 letters.
Yep.
They just keep getting shorter.
My son,
His son's going to be a Nix.
Yep.
a Nix, Annex.
That's it for the Broncos.
Who's your favorite Bronco of all time?
John Elway.
Yeah.
Yes, he was.
Yeah.
Romanowski.
Bill Romanowski.
I really like Terrell Davis. When in his prime, he was the best in the league, and he was the mile high salute was fun and easy. Like it was quirky, but yeah, they were fine.
I'm gonna go with McCaffrey.
Remember when he broke his leg on Monday Night Football?
I was there. No, I wasn't. But yes, I do.
Ugh.
I like McCaffrey.
Yeah, it was good. It was fun.
Not as good as his son.
No,
Well,
nobody really
But he
is.
is better than the other son.
Who's the other son?
Yeah, the McCaffrey that's a wide receiver. He's on Carolina.
Ah,
oh,
okay. There used to be a McCaffrey,
The forgotten.
not a
son.
direct relation, but like a cousin or something that played for Duke for a couple years.
Ah,
That he transferred to Vanderbilt, I think.
the Vanderbilt Commodores.
Yes.
They're in Nashville.
27 letters.
27 letters. Vanderbilt Commodores.
Wow, man.
Meet my son, Vanderbilt Commodore.
Someone figure that out.
You pulled that right out of the ottoman, didn't you? Speaking of that guy who keeps talking off air, it's time for Q&A.
Hey,
With
with
Zubin.
Zubin.
With the blade. Are you ready to play with the blade?
Hi, Double A.
Hey, these songs get me every time.
Yeah.
That
These
was
songs are
so
fantastic.
Hope I didn't take any of your jokes.
No, we were good to say.
Okay.
good. Snowballs.
Welcome to playoffs.
Welcome.
Nice to be back here.
All right. Anyway,
Thanks, Olay.
it's time for
No, I have something. I did think of something.
All right.
I just gotta find it somewhere in here.
Was this after your Jack and Lemonade last
Yeah, oh
night?
yeah,
That's gotta be good.
Perfect.
yeah.
Or
Because
he can't read his handwriting.
because the oh no, I grabbed the wrong sheet.
All right.
Oh no, I didn't. No, I'm good. I'm good.
We're gonna do a rerun.
The good
A
thing is
special
that
flashback episode.
You can tell that I did it really drunk because there's no organization to it all. So it's gonna if I get lost a little bit, just hold on for me
All
for
right.
a second.
good thing
All
this
right.
isn't sweep.
So here's what we're gonna do. We're going to pretend that it is 2 seconds left in the game on the 2-yard line, and you have to score a touchdown to win.
Yes.
Who are you going to trust to score said touchdown? And I'm going to give you
Josh Allen.
the tight ends in the playoffs that are left in the playoffs, and you get to pick one.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So we've got Andrews, Schultz, Kraft, Goddard, Ertz, Otten, Hawkinson, Higbee, Troutman, Kincaid.
Mark Andrews.
Laporta.
Oh, I didn't do the KC or Detroit
Okay.
because they're not playing.
Mark Andrews.
Mark Andrews.
Yeah,
Most experienced. He's
been around a while.
prolonged.
He's-
Sure. Hand.
Level of
gotten better,
excellence has
too.
been there. Yeah.
Ertz Ertz wouldn't be a bad choice just because he's older now, but I mean he's fine too. But I think Andrews is the best of that in a tight situation like that. Yeah, probably Mark
For a
Andrews.
slow start,
Yeah.
he's got.
Oh my gosh.
He's
He,
gotten
he
better.
started off so slow this year, and then he was great down the stretch.
Yeah.
I hate that team.
What tight end would you not throw to?
Any one of the Jets, but they're
Dalton Schultz. Right? There's a guy from Houston.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah,
That one's tough. I know.
Yeah.
I know.
I know.
don't do that to me, Double A.
All right. How about what wide receiver? Same situation. You got Bateman. You got Collins. You've got Jared Reed. You got Brown, McLaren, Evans, Jefferson, Williams. Or no, not Williams. Sorry. Nakua, McLaughlin, and then I don't know, whichever Bill you want to pick.
going Justin Jefferson.
I'm gonna go up that list a little bit. Not Scary Terry. Who was it? Go up from before. Who were the ones you listed before Jefferson? Who the hell was I thinking of right off the bat?
Jefferson.
Nico
Oh,
Collins.
Evans, McLaren, Brown.
Mike Evans. Mike Evans is usually really, really sure on the goal line kind of plays.
I'm going Puka Nakua.
Yeah.
That guy destroyed us.
yeah.
He is awesome.
Those were some amazing guys.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
All right. Is there a receiver that there's no way that I'm spending my 4th and 2 on?
No.
Not really.
Not
All those
necessarily.
guys I listed,
Yeah.
you're like, they could do it.
Yeah.
There's nobody I really.
Not him.
Yeah. No, don't throw the ball at that a-hole.
Yes.
That's not. Don't throw it to Mac Hollins, and he's been so good this year.
We used to yell that. We would yell that early in the year. Don't throw the ball.
All right. Well, what about running backs? We've got Henry, Mixon, Jacobs,
You go right in front.
Robinson,
Don't hurt yourself.
Irving, Jones. There's Williams, Cook, and what am I missing? Oh, what's the Denver guy? Troutman,
Good to stop right at Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
Right there.
right?
Yeah.
Well, I go Cook. Cook almost scores every time he touches the ball down at the goal line. But if it's 4th and 2, I think Derrick
That's
Henry's
what I want,
just
yes.
yeah.
He's a
Yeah,
bull.
he's-
He's great.
What, 260, 6'3", 2, whatever.
Just,
Yeah.
just snap it to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they did that last night too.
I know. I saw it.
He scored on one of them, I think. Yeah, Henry.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah, he did. The long one he had, yeah. Yeah, Henry.
yeah. Henry. No doubt.
Plus, Henry's got that 300-pound fullback blocking for him.
Jean-Luc Picard.
Right.
Captain
He's
Picard.
French.
Is there one of the running backs that you're like, no?
No,
Not really. Like even Mixon last night was powerhousing
Yeah,
people over.
But he was fumbling a lot, too.
yeah. Screw him. Put Joe Mixon on
Joe
there because
Mixon.
he punches women. It's not a laughing man.
It is when you like punching women.
All right. Not going just now.
Whatever bread's your butter.
No, it doesn't.
Wait, butter's your bread.
Yes. Jokes are jokes. All right, quarterbacks. Who from the 2-yard line are you trusting the most? I don't need to list these guys. You guys know them.
yeah.
Jalen Hurts.
I'd say it's a tie between Hurts and Josh Allen.
Yep.
And that's just running.
Yeah, just
That
bowling right in, the touch push.
You know, not
Who
even
else?
including
Is there
the
anyone else?
passing.
Anyone,
prowess.
anyone else?
Compared to those two,
Yeah.
no.
You know who's not bad at that? And I know he's not on the list because he plays it. Goff is sneaky good on getting across the line and he's taller, but he's a little more frail, I guess.
Mhm.
He's not
Yeah,
built.
he's a
But I think any of the quarterbacks, like honestly, can do it.
Mhm.
Stroud's a big dude who can do it. Obviously, Lamar, if it's 4th and 2 and he's got to run the ball, he's gonna try to get across that line.
I don't want him.
Jordan Love, maybe not.
Feeling in his hand or something.
Yeah,
last
he
week,
has
and
the
he's
funny
racked
bone
up.
disease.
Yeah. And even
Even
though he's been eliminated, Russell Wilson, I don't want him running the ball.
no,
No,
well, I don't.
I don't want him on my team.
All right, and then just a quick variation off of that. We're now starting from the other 2-yard line with 2 minutes to go. What quarterback are you taking?
Oh man, it's gonna pain me to say this, but after watching the last couple weeks,
Lamar
it's hard to stop that guy.
Jackson.
Yeah, or Josh Allen.
What was Pittsburgh doing?
Who knows? Their defensive scheme last night. We were talking this last night.
Horrible.
Did you have the sound on for it or no?
I had the win on the radio
Yeah.
call coming back from Erie.
Because
Not the-
Kirk Herbstreit summed it up. He said Pittsburgh came out first half, no life, didn't want to be there.
It was-
Yeah,
They woke up in the second half, but
A
that
little
much
bit.
too
the
late.
defensive scheme that they ran was
Was
just
terrible.
terrible.
Oh my god.
TJ Watt is crashing down the line to take away Derrick Henry on every play, and Lamar is jogging for 8 yards a
Yeah,
game.
they were just letting him go by.
Yeah, that was. But yeah, I mean, at this point, Matt Stafford. You know what? Totally forgot about him. He's
Yeah.
not bad if you got to go 98 yards.
Yep.
He's been sharp the last couple weeks for sure, and we know that.
Mhm.
I'm taking Josh Allen.
That's fine.
To Gabe Davis for all 98 yards.
Mhm.
Well,
Right? Was that
you know?
against Pittsburgh?
Who do I don't want?
Yeah.
Sam Darnold.
No,
He's starting to revert back to his
Yeah,
Jets time.
yep. And he did that poorly earlier in the season, a game when they needed him to go down
Yeah.
the field. He crashed.
And it's Sam Darnold.
There you
It
go.
depends on the situation. We were saying you
I
hate
mean-
Sam Darnold a few weeks ago.
I mean, for me right now, it's Bo Nix because he hasn't proven it
Yeah,
that he can do it
yeah.
yet. So.
that's a good. Yeah.
Go with that.
All right, I got 2 jokes for you.
All right.
Yeah.
Did you guys hear about the French cheese factory explosion?
Did not.
Debris was everywhere.
All right, I like that one.
Oh, maybe I should just finish with that one. I don't know
Go
about
off
this
on
one.
the-
What do you got? Yeah. Wait. No. You can't tease us like that.
What did Cinderella say to the prince? What did Cinderella say to the prince? Do you think it'll fit?
Oh my goodness.
Up with the first one.
I like the green.
The glass.
Oh, I knew I should have stopped with the first one.
Oh,
I got you, man. I got
you.
Doubly, I had that one too.
Did you?
Yike rumba. All right, it's time for quick picks.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for quick picks.
Yesterday, as everyone predicted, Houston just went on a rampant roar. Justin Herbert threw 4
Four.
interceptions, and the Chargers lost, just like everyone thought, right? Right?
Nope.
Not a chance in hell
Nope.
that I think that Houston was going to win that game. They've been toast for 7 weeks.
Yep, I lost money.
Oh, that was a bad game. Baltimore blew out at 28-14. It looked like it was going to be the perfect
Yeah.
game from the start.
Yeah.
But
It was a blowout.
it was, yeah, and all, you know,
Like
whatever.
Pittsburgh started to
The
come
Ravens-
back, but Derrick Henry said, "Hold my beer," and ran
Yeah.
off for like
Yeah.
40
Oh,
yards
my
there.
goodness. He's a monster.
He's
It
awesome.
is. I mean, obviously, we got to get past this, but I am dreading that game.
That's gonna be tough.
Won't know until after today.
Yep.
Speaking of later today, 4:30, Green Bay at Philadelphia.
Philadelphia's given 5 rematch of Week 1, 34-29 Philadelphia win played in.
Brazil.
Very good. Saquon Barkley over 100 yards from scrimmage and at least 1 TD his last 3 games versus Green Bay. Jalen Hurts cleared concussion protocol. He will start with no limitations. Eagles finished 14-3 this year. Green Bay 0-5 this year with teams with 11 wins or more. Give me Philadelphia.
Yeah, I mean, Love isn't fully healthy, which scares anytime, when your
Right.
quarterback is not quite right.
Plus Christian Watson's out too.
and Watson's out. And,
He's out for even if they move on, right? Isn't he out for
I think so.
remainder?
Yeah, I think that's just too much for them to overcome. And Barkley, Eagles.
I'm gonna agree with you, but Hurts might not be right either. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But they are the better team, so they're gonna win by 1.
Okay.
I gotta go.
1-0.
I go with Josh. I think the game can get really, really interesting if Hurts isn't 100%, which I don't think he is. But if he's any less than that throughout the game or gets hit in the head again, I think that could be the X factor in leveling the game out.
Still Barkley.
But yes,
Right.
they've got. Although Jacobs has been great for Green Bay this year,
Mhm.
so I don't think it's a blowout by any stretch. But well, we've been wrong before. Tonight's game,
Not
which
me.
I would love to be able to stay up and watch at some point. I'm serious. The Commies at the Buccaneers.
Commies and the Buckies. Tampa Bay giving 3. Our second rematch of a week 1 game. Tampa Bay won 37-20 in Tampa Bay. Washington has the 3rd worst rushing D in the league. Tampa Bay, 4th best rushing offense. Tampa Bay has had 5 games versus the 3 worst rushing Ds in the league, that being Washington, 2 against Carolina, 2 against New Orleans. It went 5-0, the average score of 37.8 to 20.6.
Oh boy.
Washington 3-4-1 against the spread on the road, so that's kind of a wash.
Yeah.
Tampa Bay is 0-4 in primetime games this season. Deciding factor for me, all-time rookie quarterbacks, 5-17 in road playoff games. So give me Tampa Bay. A little foreshadowing there too.
I mean, Daniels has been amazing
Oh, gosh.
all year. I've actually enjoyed watching a couple of those games.
Mhm.
But Tampa Bay surprised all year.
Oh yeah.
Like every time you thought they were done, they came back.
Even when they were bad, it was like, ooh, they have a chance. So the division helps.
Somehow, and now they're here. And once again, playing against a rookie, I think I got to go Tampa Bay with this.
I'm gonna go with you, Double A, because Baker Mayfield is
The fighting Bakers.
he's a
Mhm.
ridiculous
Yep.
guy who was drafted.
Hey, Lindsay.
Not that good.
Hey, how's it going? Hey, Lindsay's on TV. All right.
So I forgot who I was taking.
Oh, Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay. Let's go with Tampa Bay.
I'm going with the fighting Bakers, the rookie quarterback thing on the road, but Daniels hasn't played like a rookie all year, to be honest. And they've got enough weapons to keep up with Tampa Bay. But I think in the end, if the Bucks can stay away from turnovers, which Baker can be
That
streaky,
could be either way.
yeah, I think they'll be just fine. I'll take the Bucks at home. 7-point game, maybe something like that, 7-10. Tomorrow night, this is the Vikings at LA in LV.
Not an AZ.
In AZ.
There you go.
Too many Z's and L's and A's.
Rams are getting 2.5. Vikings this season finished 14-3. Vikings this season versus everybody but Detroit, 14-1. That won a 30-20 loss at the Rams.
Oh.
Rams 3-0 all-time in playoffs at SoFi Stadium. However, throw that one out
Yeah.
because due to the wildfires, they got moved to Arizona. Minnesota 6-2 against the spread their last 8. 5-1 against the spread. Last 6 is a favorite. But I'm going Rams.
The offenses are probably equal. I think they both can put up the same amount. It comes down to which D shows up. And I would say
Minnesota.
Minnesota,
Yeah.
but after what Detroit did to them,
Yeah.
I'm not positive that they have it to be able to do that. I'm going to trust that Minnesota figures it out on defense, and I'm going Minnesota.
I haven't watched Minnesota all year. I think I've said that every
Every
time.
time.
And they won a bunch of games. I did see the Rams. They are kind of hot.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And got to go with the Rams here.
I think, and Aaron and I both, I was a little perturbed Sunday night. I'm like, boy, we get that wrong about Minnesota's defense against Detroit.
Yep.
But I feel like it's the NFL second go around against a non-divisional opponent. I feel like Minnesota's defense, which has been good all year, except last week we were wrong. And it was the second time they faced Detroit.
Yep.
But I feel like maybe the Rams are due to have a little slow of a game. I think Minnesota figures them out tomorrow night. I'm going to go Minnesota 21-10 ish. Nah, maybe 21-20. Yeah, 21-20. I like that better. Broncos at the Bills.
Our biggest spread of the day. USA Today had it 8.5. Good Morning Football had it 8 for the Bills, of
I was
course.
going to say it's been going around 8, 9.
Mm-hmm.
Buffalo this year 10-7 against the spread. Denver 11-5-1. Kind of a wash. Denver head coach Sean Payton in his career 1-5 on the road in the postseason.
Ooh.
Rookie quarterback, as I mentioned earlier, all-time rookie quarterbacks 5-17 in road playoff games. I don't see a rookie quarterback coming into Orchard Park. I'm going to say Buffalo 27-17.
I was thinking just under 30, just because their defense is good. So 29-17.
Oh, we're going over 30. No doubt.
Yeah. Okay.
We're going to get 36 and a half.
The elusive half point.
And
Okay.
they're going to get they'll probably get 15.
Okay.
36.5 to 15.
36.5 to 15. I might be able to
We're
make a
gonna-
scoregami.
Cover the
Rouge.
spread.
Covering the, yeah, there you go. Bills third down defense, get off the field.
Yep.
Force them to be one-dimensional. They're not good at running the ball. Say, hey, you want to try and run it? Go ahead. If you got to pass over the top of us, give her hell. I think a big thing for the Bills, Damar Hamlin's healthy, played all week last week against the Patriots. And don't get me wrong, there are times when, all year I thought that dude's a liability. And yeah,
He's been solid.
he's been solid.
Solid.
Him and Rapp back there kind of complement each other well enough. And I think against, if you got a key on two guys for the Broncos,
If you got a key on Coleman,
and him, we got one who played every snap last week against the Patriots too, getting more time, more reps.
Yeah.
I just feel that, yes, the offensive line, defensive line thing for both teams is kind of a wash. But as far as the Bills offensive goes for the Broncos, the Bills, I think, are going to move the ball down the field just fine. Defensively, they like to throw it short and then try to go over top on you. We have speed at those positions to cover those dynamics of that Broncos offense. Just don't get out coached. I think that's what it
That's
might
it.
come down
That's
to.
it.
Don't get out coached. Peyton's good. McDermott, albeit a lot more looser, not the McDermott we're used to over the last couple of years, and maybe that's a good thing for the team.
Josh is good too.
He's all right. Oh, yeah, the Josh Allen guy.
Yeah, he's pretty decent.
Playoff Josh Allen.
He's even better.
So hope we see you next week.
Yes, we will.
Go Bills.
Thank you.